Okay, I'll try and do one then. One day I was looking at the stars and a helicopter drove by. And a tank comes up with another tank and a jeep and another jeep. And a little man in a parachute jumps out of the helicopter and decides to bomb them. But he forgot his helmet. So everyone with their radars decided to shoot a shotgun bullet in him. And it went pew pew pew! And he lost his hat. So another guy comes along with a gas mask. And he's looking at people through the
optics,
the sight, and their heart scratching in their head. What? They took too long, and a dildo got shot off their arm.
Oh
Some guy got an sentry gun, and a guy with a hat and a knife came up behind him, and he stabbed him like you stab people with your USPs. But the other guy was too fast, and he put his C4 and Claymore right in his way and he blew up. But the guy on the sentry gun got throwing knife because he wasn't using his binoculars. Then this guy got shot by the guy in the ghillie suit. And then the guy in the ghillie suit ran very fast into this guy, and this guy. So he got scared and he went off in a jeep and he flew like an eagle. Till he fell into a triangle thing with a fucking flag in it. And lost his helmet and his class. He died and everyone put flowers on his grave. Then he went into a toxic thing and his jugs fell off and his throwing knife fell out from his head. A car exploded and everyone got impacted by it and they put their bloody handprints on the wall and when they died this popped up. And I don't know what this thing is, but it's relevant to the story. Then Infinity War decided to get Matrix on Pepsi's ass and threw meat at everyone like a ninja star and they turned into clones. Infinity War then called in a nuke which got a tidal wave of soap onto the pirates and they flew to the moon and they decided to wrestle tigers and gorillas and boars. And they're like, rock on, bitch! So they put on their brass knuckles and smoked weed together and flew in the fucking navy things and decided to play with a joystick. Each other's joysticks. They ate chicken and played Mario together until they saw a hot-ass babe and decided that they wanted to space fuck her in galaxy time. But the guy was like, stop! I've got an idea! Why don't we kill her and abduct her by aliens and get ninjas to painkiller her bird off? They called in their UAV care packages and they decided to have an orgy. But someone counter-UAV'd them and used their Fred and got to multi-kill. Infinity War then comes back with their chopper gunner and uses Marathon to run over all the motherfuckers, but they have sleight of hand on and they say stop and then they use their one-man army to commando your ninja. They pull out their intervention which turns to Intervention Pro. The end.
Wow.
I don't know.
What mean ass.
I could